All right, great. So here it is. I mean, this looks pretty crazy. Upgrade your work from Bali experience from cafe chaos to villa focus. Struggling to concentrate in noisy cafes with... Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, I want to show you how I built an AI system that generates professional ad creatives in under 30 seconds. And this could be the fastest path to never paying for design work again. And if you're someone who's currently spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars on graphic designers, or you're trying to create ads yourself, but they just look amateur and don't convert, then I'm going to show you exactly why 99% of people are doing this completely wrong, and the one AI tool that changes everything. I've created genmyads.com using ChatGPT's brand new image generation API, and when you see how this works, you're going to realize that paying for Canva Pro or hiring a designer is basically throwing money in the drain. This system generates scroll-stopping ad creatives that are ready to launch, and I'm going to walk you through the exact setup, show you how to install it, and give you the complete template for free. So make sure you stick around to the end because I'm literally giving away a system that could save you thousands per month on creative costs, and if you can create high-converting ads consistently, you're unlocking the fastest way to scale any business. Let's jump straight into the tutorial. All right, great. So basically what GenMyAds does is it automatically generates ad creatives. Whether you use this directly and you submit the ad and you publish it, or if you send it to your design team and they just replicate it in a higher quality way, then yeah, both way works and both are very valuable. So here are some examples that I generated. As you can see, mostly are 3D avatars, 3D pixel avatars, which is very trending right now. And then you also have 4K human realistic ads. So I mean, just think about it. The ChatGPT's image API came out probably a couple weeks ago. I mean, imagine how this will look like in a couple months. So that's always, even though now, if it doesn't look 100% perfect, I can already tell you that the ads that I see on the ad library or on Facebook or on Instagram, like these ads are already 10 times better than most of the ads that companies publish. But anyways, looking in the long term, of how this will be done seems to be very promising in terms of generating ad creatives automatically and even video ads automatically. But yeah, here I have a couple of examples. So for example, here we can see you have an X-ray which shows exactly what the product will solve, and then you have a sentence of what the customer has been through already and then how can we help them. Same with this one, yeah, same with all of them basically. But so essentially how this works, I have an N8N template and there's a Slack trigger. So within Slack, you'll be able to talk with an AI assistant, which I think I called him Joseph or Max, the AI ad creator. And basically what happens is whenever you mention him and you reply to a couple then that will trigger the N8N workflow. It'll go through a series of prompts and then it will generate the image with ChatGPT's Open Image API, and then it will convert it into a file and it'll send back the file to Slack. So you don't even need to go to your email or use ChatGPT. Everything will be within your Slack channel. So from here, what I did is, well, first of all, if you want to have the template, it's in my school community. So the link will be in the description. You can join it for free. We have 357 people who are currently active using all my templates and just really crushing it in terms of selling to clients and building new AI solutions. Then what I've done is I also created my own website, GenMyAds, which is also, you can use it directly. It's free to use right now. You can generate your ads and I'll send it to you by email. But yeah, again, this video is how to exactly set up this system on Slack. So the only thing that you need to do is you need to tag Max AI Ad Creator or the Slack app name that you created, and then you will need to reply to a couple questions such as who is your target audience, what is the product or service that you're selling, what is the problem being solved, what is the desired transformation or result from the client, what does the product or service actually does, and then what kind of visual style do you want, and what is the suggested background or setting that you want in the ad. So in this case, I was targeting jet ski rental owners in Ibiza, selling them insurance for their jet skis. The problem that is being solved is that many jet ski owners do not have their jet ski insured, which causes significant costs. And then the transformation or the desired result from the jet ski owner is that they don't have to worry about their jet skis because their jet skis are being insured, and they know that if there is like damage to the jet ski, then they'll be able to easily replace it with minimal costs and not pay for extreme costs, which is happening because a lot of these jet ski owners don't have an insurance. And then for the visual style here, you can choose between a Pixar style, a 3D Pixar style, or a realistic human-like style. So this is an example of a human realistic style. And then this is an example of a 3D Pixar style, which is working really good in terms of the quality and what it's like. It looks much better than the human one. The human one is still there's some things that are still off, like for example the eyes and yeah. But I mean, this is normal. As time progresses, is going to get better. Yeah, and then basically what will happen is Max, the AI ad creator, will reply back with the image and will give you a brief explanation of what the ad does. So yeah, so that's how it works, and let's get straight into the step-by-step tutorial. All right, perfect. So let's go into the step-by-step tutorial. So there's 3 things that we need to do. First thing is we need to set up the Slack app. Second thing is we need to set up the N8N workflow, and the third thing is we just need to set up all of the different API keys. And then after that, we can do the testing. So it's actually pretty simple. Once you know how to do it, then you will always know how to do it. So that's why my videos are super valuable, because I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to do this. So here we are on the Slack API. The link will be in the description as well, or directly within my community. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to create a new app, and you're going to create an app from scratch. And here you'll give an app name. So for example, me, I named it Alfredo AI ad creator, and then we'll pick the workspace on where you actually want to install it in. So the workspace is your Slack channel. So here, for example, I'm going to install it into Greece Travel Agency, which is a Slack channel I made a long time ago for my AI travel agency video. But yeah, I'll just create the app here. And so what that will do is it will actually literally, you'll be able to install the app directly within your Slack channel. So here we are able to customize how the app looks like. So give it an app icon, edit the name, and give it a short description. So here I'll say Alfredo is our AI ad creator. Just at him to create an ad. And then the background color like this. And then here you're going to place an icon. So what I'll do is I'll just put, let's see. Let's just put this. Let's just wait for it to load, and then we can save the changes. So from here, the next step is we're actually going to, well, give it permission. So we have to go to the OAuth and permissions. And then here we have to go into bot token scopes. Now, there are a number of bot token scopes that you need to put. Just to make it very simple, let's just add all of them. Yeah, again, like this is just to make it very simple. I think you have to add like around 8, I don't know on top of my head. So we'll just add all of them. Basically what this does is it gives the permission on what your app is allowed to do. So yeah, of course, if you're working for an enterprise company, you wouldn't want to give every single permission to the app. But in my case, like just small agency, if it's just for yourself, then yeah, you can just add everything. All right, great. So once you have added all of the bot token scopes, then you can go and install it to the workspace, so to your Slack channel. All right, great. So now we're going to install it to the Slack channel. So you click on that button, and here it's going to ask you which channel do you want to give it permission to actually post in. So I just created one, AI ad creatives, and then we select allow, and then now he will be added. So if you go to Slack, we'll actually see that it got added to the Slack. So here it is. And then how do you actually do to add it to the Slack channel is you're just going to mention it like so. And then now you'll actually add it. So now you can add them. So now Alfredo has been added and is nearly ready to be used. So now, okay, you have my bot user auth token. So this have to make sure that you do not share this, because yeah, then other people can just use your app. So don't do the same mistake as me. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to give it event subscriptions. So this is where the N8N workflow comes into play, and we're gonna go on to that step right now. So after this, you go to N8N, and basically what you're going to do here is you're going to first rename it. So AI add creator v2, and then here basically you're going to download the JSON that I provide in the community, and you're going to click on import from file. And then from here you're going to see AI add generator, and you're going to submit it, and then here everything will be installed. The only thing that we need to do here is we need to configure the Slack, and you need to add your own API keys. So how to configure the Slack is basically you click on the pencil, and then here you're going to be asked to input an access token. So what you do is you'll go to the OAuth and permission, and here you're going to copy paste the bot user token, and you'll basically just paste it into the access token. There you click on save, there'll be a green message saying that it's connected. And then what you can do here is you can actually select which channel you want it to get triggered by. You can also select the whole workspace, which I do not recommend, but yeah, that's how you would do it. And then you would have to also change in the OpenAI key, so same thing, pencil, and you change the API key. And then you also need to change this API key with the same API key that you get from the OpenAI API key, which will allow you to generate the images. So this generates the prompts to actually get the right prompt to create the image based on the different questions that you reply to, and I add creative. And then yeah, from there you're pretty much done. And then yeah, you're pretty much done from there. Now we can actually go into Slack. I know. One more thing, what you need to do is you need to copy paste the webhook URL, and this you need to paste into the event subscriptions. So that's the important part. Make sure that your workflow is active, otherwise it won't work. It'll give you an error message. Great, so you're going to put the request URL in here, and you'll verify it. And then once you see a green check mark, that means it's done correctly. If you don't see a green check mark, then that means that you're using the wrong webhook URL, or that your workflow is not active. After that, you're also going to add bot user events. So this is just what will trigger the bot. Again, here, just add everything just to keep it simple. And then from there, we'll be ready to go, and yeah. So let's just do this. Takes a couple seconds. Okay, great. So once that's done, then you can just click on Save Changes, and then that will be saved. There's nothing else that you need to do here. The only thing that you need to do is actually go and test it out. So let's go back to Slack. Okay, great. So once you have this, once you have copy pasted this, it will also be in my community in the description of the post. But basically this is needed to actually create the prompt and generate the image. So what are we going to do today? So these are the questions that we need to fill in. So target audience, who is the target audience that you want to target? What kind of product or service are you selling? What is the problem that you're solving? What is the desired transformation or result from the client from buying your product or using your service? What is the product or service functionality? So what does it actually do? And then what kind of visual style do you want? Do you want a 3D Pixar style, or do you want a human 4K realistic style? And then the suggested background or setting of the ad. So in this case, what could we do? Let's say, so right now I'm in Bali. Let's do an ad for Airbnb owners in Bali that want to find entrepreneurs to rent long term, something like this. So okay, target audience, let's just say digital nomads who want to live in Bali. Product or service, long-term villa rent made for digital nomads with desktop, working chair, stand-up table, etc. Problem being solved, digital nomads not having a serious workspace to work in. Desired transformation or result, digital nomads work in when going to Bali. Digital nomads having, having an office area within the villa in Bali. What product service actually does, renting out villas equipped with office materials for digital nomads in Bali. So yeah, I'm just like coming up with something visual style, so Pixar style. Let's do a 3D Pixar style, high quality, and then suggested background or setting, you decide. Perhaps modern villa in Bali. So yeah, this is what we're going to do, and then we'll also do one this exact same but with a 4K human realistic style. All right, it succeeded. So here is the ad. That's how it looks like. Upgrade your work, elevate your life, stop struggling with cramped spaces and slow Wi-Fi. Our Bali villas offer high-speed internet, dedicated offices, and inspiring views. Yeah, I mean, this is like perfect. This is an exact representation of how you would work in Bali if you go to like a co-working space or coffee place. And this is exactly how you would want to work. So yeah, I really nailed that one. Now let's actually do like a 4K super realistic. So 4K human realistic high quality. And then now what it's going to do is instead of a 3D avatar, it's going to generate a 4K human realistic ad with like supposedly proper humans. So let's see what it looks like. All right, great. So here it is. I mean, this looks pretty crazy. Upgrade your work from Bali experience from cafe chaos to villa focus. Struggling to concentrate in noisy cafes with unreliable internet, our stunning Bali villas are thoughtfully designed for digital nomads, complete with ergonomic workspaces, fast Wi-Fi, and inspiring views. Enjoy the freedom to work productively and relax fully, all in a beautiful modern setting crafted for you. This is like exactly, if I saw this ad, and when I came to Bali the first time, I would have clicked on that ad in a second. But yeah, so yeah, that's how it works. Hopefully this was all useful for you. Again, if you would want to have all of the templates, all of the prompts, everything, just join my community. It's free. I'm just here to provide value. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you liked it, and I see you in the next video. Let's go.